And I'm just gonna start a new story just for you. So I used to work at a restaurant for around 10 hours a day. I would just come in, clean, and then get out, which was weird. It was such a small restaurant, and I did it once every few weeks. So I didn't know why they wanted to clean it so much. Like, they only got like 2 guests every week. And that was probably in the same day. So I was confused when they asked me to come twice in 1 week. And then they said they needed help in the kitchen. They said there was a lot of pig's blood. I've dealt with that before. I thought I've been working for this for almost 9 years now. So I was ready for the worst, maybe the least amount of blood possible. But what I saw was horrifying. It looked like human's blood. I don't really know what it looks like, but I have blood, so I have an idea for it. But this was horrifying. It was so dark and red. I said, wow, you got some really humanoid pigs, huh? They got really... What do you mean? Started yelling at me. What do you mean? They'd be this mad about me saying that? Oh. And I was like, oh, sorry, it was just a joke. I didn't want to offend you or anything. I'm not calling you a murderer or something. Then I looked at his hands. They were also dark red. I started getting nauseous. Little thing to know, I faint quite easily. And this situation was making me really stressed out. So I said, I need to go home. And they said, why? Are you not feeling well? And then they all started to laugh. They were laughing so maniacally. I fainted. And then when I woke up, I was tied up. Stories or any scary movies in your life? They all started to laugh. I was crying because I knew I wouldn't be able to see anybody ever again. I knew what they were gonna do. I have watched almost every horror movie in existence. It sucked because I have been cleaning with them for like, what, 2 years? Maybe even less. I wanted to at least know them before I went, so I asked, can I at least know you a little bit better and why you're doing this? They said, sure, if they'll make you stop squealing so much. They all started laughing again. And I said, I'm serious. I just want to know a little bit about you before I die. And they all said, what? Gameplay. Come on! My internet is not going wrong. I just got a warning that the stream might be cut. Sucks a lot. I don't want the stream to be cut. Whatever happens, happens. Once the stream cuts, I'll stop recording. Just wanted to make this video since you guys really love these scary stories. Now where was I? Butch after the butcher introduced himself, then the beautiful lady introduced herself. I am the butcher's daughter, which was weird. That guy couldn't get a date if his life depended on it, I thought. He was ugly, had a pig nose, and was really big, and not in the good way. He didn't look like he worked out. He just looked like he got so fat and his arms got so big that he looked muscular. And he kind of was, but that's besides the point. So I started to get worried. So the butcher and his daughter. So you must be the butcher's wife, I thought. And I said that. And then she said no and slapped me. I'm her sister, and then they all started laughing. Then where's your wife? I said in a dark tone. The butcher looked down and he started getting angry. He punched me square in the face and said, "Don't talk about her." And then I said, "Okay." And then the worst thing could have happened. He said, "Okay, now after we all introduce ourselves, now it's time to make us some more hamburgers." They were popular for hamburgers, their eggs, their bacon. So that's why it tasted better than usual, I thought. I said this to him. By the way, if that's actually human meat, I love it way more. And then he was like, "What?" I told him, "I loved your burgers so much, and I didn't know why. But now I know. Thank you." And then I just closed my eyes and just said, "I'm ready now." Then they all untied me, and I was so confused. I was like, don't you guys have to kill me or something?" They said, "We only recruit cannibals alike. So we can't kill a fellow cannibal." "You can't kill a cannibal," he said. And then he asked, "Do you want to become a member?" I said, "Of course. If I get to get burgers every night." We all started laughing. We started all cackling even. It was so funny. And that's how I became one of the cannibals. That's how I became the butcher's third child. I don't care about my family. They never care about me anyway. I can't wait for today's special. It's Sloppy Joe night, so we're gonna have to get a lot. That means we got a lot of visitors today. And I can't wait to make some Sloppy Joes. My fourth favorite food. Hey. I used to work for a place that was a farm. We didn't have any neighbors. Our closest neighbor was 5 miles away. So we were pretty isolated. Nobody wanted to talk to us anyways. They all said that we looked weird and acted weird. Probably because we're all cannibals. We all just kidnap people, and then we make them into our food. And then we sell it, and then we make our money, and then we use that money to get more people, and that's how we live. By the way, have you ever tasted a human? I haven't, which is kind of strange, seeing as I'm supposed to be a cannibal. But I don't want to be a cannibal. I think it's wrong. I think it's dirty to be a cannibal. Because these humans were so nice. The people who we took were certain people. Like my brother's babysitter, our old neighbor who built her own house. We burned it down. But she was so close to us, and she said she heard screaming at night. Human screams. So we had to take her and lock her up too. So right now, with our collection, there are some more people, by the way, that I haven't told you about. We have an old grandmother. She's kind. She's a white grandmother. She says that she really wishes that we could let her out, or that I could let her out, because she knows my family doesn't care about them at all. They just think of them as animals. But I have care for them. Every night before dinner, I would share some of my food with the slave. food that they served because I know what every single thing what everything that was in the food was probably human. I just gave most of my food to them. One day, we got a new slave, and I thought it was so cool that I could make another friend. But she was different. She was very mean. When I went to give them the food, she said, "Can't you just unlock our cages? That would be the really nice thing to do. The nicest thing to do," she said. I'm done. I'm not playing with these kids. They're sweats. And I said, I can't do that. One time, my sister was watching me. We were home alone. And then she went to sleep. And I unlocked all the cages. Everyone was set free. My sister was punished severely. She was forced to become our first slave. And now she's gone, which sucks. But I don't want that for you guys. I just try to be as nice as possible, seeing as your circumstance. How's this being nice? Being nice was letting us out. And then I showed her my flip phone of the only picture me and my sister took before her death. And I said to her, this was her. And I'm using the word was because she never made it. So this is why I don't want you to talk to me that way. So you can either lose the attitude or you're not getting any more food. And then I left. Yes, I know it was very rude, but I don't care. If she wanted food, she would have been nicer. So, my family, we were so isolated then, so that we had to do what all hillbillies did, which is incest. But I never did it. I said, I'm not comfortable, and I could probably find someone that was way better. They never listened to me. No one cared what I thought. As long as the family was still alive and I didn't have to do it, they didn't force me to do it. But then, 5 of our family members died because, well, once we were killing half of our slaves to make the food, to make everything else happen, the siblings out of nowhere just started screaming help as loud as they could and saying they're killing people. So we had to so they killed them in cold blood because they needed to make sure that no one even heard them. They were so far, but yet they were so scared that they would get caught. So that's why they said, you don't have a choice anymore. You have to do it. Because if you don't do it, then we're gonna all die. And you don't want that, huh? I said, I don't care if you guys live or die. Then I might be free for once. Then my family took a huge offense to that, which was shocking. They never really cared about anything. So why would they care about this comment? Why would they care about me, I thought? Wouldn't they want to try to, I don't know, find a different way? Someone who's more comfortable with it? But no. They said everyone else was breeded way too many times. so they can't do it no more. Bro, what? I actually have 1,000 ping. Bro, take record of this. Take record of this. Fortnite gave me 1,000 ping. And now they're making me lag so hard. Come on, heal. Gosh, bro. It's not my fault. My ping is 1,000. What? Bro, I hate this game. Give me not 1,000 ping! Oh, now you go to 30 when I'm dead. This is why I hate this game. This game is so bad now. I wish it was like season 3 where you couldn't get 1,000 ping. Gosh, I hate Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi makes me so bad at this game. At least I got 3rd place. That's good. But everyone in the game went for me again. Give me the rocket launcher, please. Then I can actually use it for my attacks. Rocket launcher and attack. Rocket launcher and attack. I don't care about my other 2 weapons. You can give me gray weapons. I just want, you can give me a gray attack and a green rocket launcher. I just want a rocket launcher and attack. Nate? You're kidding me. Nate? What? Oh my gosh. Nades. Nades. Are you serious? And stop making me lag. I hate Wi-Fi so much. Oh God. I made a bridge. You're so dumb, bro. How would you fall for that? Bro, there's 10 kids in this box! I'm done. 10 kids! No, I'm done.